Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go.
What is the plan for today? Well, we're going to try and do the Archon quest because I believe today is the last day. Yeah, well, okay. We're going to finish this as well. We're going to finish this because there's one more that hadn't been unlocked last time, and do whatever little quest there is to do with it. This is done. This I've been doing. 2 more weeks and I get my Chi-Chi. So that'll be exciting. Then this is what we're trying to do, the Archon quest. We have 1 day left to do it. If we manage to finish Archon quest, we can do this one. I don't think we're gonna finish, but we will try. This is all done. This is all done. This is all done. Also all done. And all done. So yeah, that is the plan. So let's quickly, I don't know why I closed this menu. I need to go straight back over here. So we can do this to get us started. So if I remember correctly, we were essentially helping Bennett with the Asha, and they were we were basically herding them into pens, but you had to like paint them first. So you would have to somehow get them to go like orange or blue, or was there a yellow one? I don't know if there was a yellow one or if yellow was just orange. You have to get them like painted, and then you had to kind of like lure them into the pens. And I was not very good at it, basically. But Bennett's still here, so that's nice. And yeah, this is the last one because in the last stream these 4 had been updated and this one hadn't. So yeah, this is puff and paint joy pop bottles will appear, and they will intermittently erupt or inhale, pushing or pulling nearby paint balls while simultaneously recoloring them. Sounds good. But I think if we do this well, we should get 1,000 points, and then we should be able to go and like claim all of our prizes in just one go. But we'll have to see. Also, Yaoya's not the best at this because she does have little legs, which I think is making her a little bit slower. But you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. Okay, they gotta go in here. If they've been like sucked in, go, go, go. Why won't you go? Go! Go, little guy! Why won't you run? Oh! Okay, we've got blue ones. Let me try and like push all of these guys in here. Because we want to like... we want them to get blown in, and we want them to like succeed. Oh, okay. This works too. Sometimes they attract. And when they attract, this is good. Because then you can like bring them in. Oh, you took all of my little guys! That was so rude! Come, little guys. We're going this way. Okay, only one of them followed me, but that's okay. Oh. Okay, well. Ooh, okay, that's convenient. Is that Flynn's just like standing there? Why aren't you doing anything? Oh. Come on, little guys. Come this way. Come this way. Come on. Come on. Ooh! King of Colors! We won! There's actually quite a lot. Full-time participant, 1 more bottle, the great recolorist, and we've had the highest score! Yay! 65, 65, 65 Zulane. Because they didn't give you the announcement for 64. No! That's so sad. How? It's just not the same. It's just not the same. But a happy stream streak. Looks like our colorist Ashas are very much satisfied now. Another challenge completed for our wondrous Ashas. Awesome, we did it. Is this Asha here inspired to start another artwork already? Well, you know, inspiration can come and go in the blink of an eye, so you have to strike while the iron is still hot. Ah, look at all the treasure it's left behind. Keiko and Paimon, the two of you should have it, for all the hard work you've put in. Maybe next time we come by, we'll be able to see the colorist Asha's masterpiece. Just imagine what kind of work it would be, especially when even the regular Ashas are already capable of coming up with such beautiful colours. Paimon can't wait to see what the colorist Asha will create. Maybe they'll come up with something beyond what words can describe. Maybe the colours of phlogiston, the moon, or the depths of the starry sky? Yeah, that's exactly how it should be. If we come across a creature in some kind of trouble during our adventures, we should do everything we can to help it. Who knows, maybe one day we'll receive some unexpected rewards. I agree with Bennett, and it feels very fulfilling as well. But we shouldn't do it just because of some expected reward. That'd be besides the point. Even if there's nothing in it for us, helping friends in need and seeing their smiles return as things turn for the better. I really like that feeling. Okay, let's claim our prizes. Okay, all claimed, I believe. And then is that done? Bennett, anything else? No, Keiko, it feels like we're becoming more and more in sync. Like a recap of what we went about collecting the paint. Oh, you're getting inspired too? Go for it then. Oh. What? Okay. What do you plan to do next? I might be a bit short on time. Since there are still a few days before the next caravan departs for Monster, I want to try climbing the Great Volcano of Tolan. What I mean is I like to find a scenic spot on the outskirts to take in the view while being mindful of local customs, of course. Make sure you stay safe, enjoy the scenery all you want, but be sure to avoid any dangers. Yes, I will. While I'm in Natland, I feel unstoppable. I hope everything goes smoothly for you too. Which is true! But, like, now that he... Is he still unlucky now that he figured out the source? Like, I thought they would have kind of fixed it. Because it was all about, like, how he was disconnected from the ley lines, right? But now he's back, and Natland's sort of whole again? Surely they can help him out. See you next time, Bennett. Alright, here's to swimming in the luck and having the best stories to share when we meet it next. Maybe it'd be too out of character to have him, like, be lucky again. Because I thought the whole point was that the reason no one could leave Natland is because the ley lines and the way or something had to, like, support them by extending the network or something. And it couldn't support that many people, which is why everyone was told not to leave. Because if they leave, then they'll be super unlucky. And it would be all round a bad time for everybody involved. But I really thought that they'd kind of, like, fix that problem now. That's why you find Natland visitors all over the place. So, but they didn't fix for Bennett? Well, that's a bit upsetting. Poor Bennett. Anyway, let's go back to Sumeru. We were... Oh, I remember. In the end of the last one, we had just started the final act of the Archon quest, and a giant tree came out of the ground. A giant tree. And it looked a bit like the glowy blue Dottore colours that we see, you know, that we've been seeing. Like in the little logo thing. So that's not good. But that is what was happening. So let's go back in and see what happens. Okay, so now we're supposed to be talking to our Heisman Carver. I think we tasked them with continuing with this. To what extent can we implement the final plan? Oh, to what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successful the Akasha can be modified and configured. And to make sure the configuration works, Ario will also need some further optimizations. Yeah, no surprises there. Once you roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others. We need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Right now, the best place to source these locally is from the primal constructs within King Deshret's mausoleum. Time is not on our side here, it's going to be a race against the clock. The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is not an option. Best of luck to you both. As discussed, General Mahamacha Sino and Mr. Hat Guy will source the required materials. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum. With him accompanying them, things should go quite smoothly. I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well take a breather. Makes sense, there's not much we can do until the materials arrive. Get information and stay close. What is this, boot camp? Knock it off. It's just Sino being Sino, you know what he's like. Everyone clear on our mission's objectives? Locate the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials. And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this. If they're just sitting there doing nothing, we might as well put them to use. Thost's words, not mine. Ooh. Okay, so I think what happened was we had a little debrief from the He actually split us up into different teams and said, like, you guys do this, you guys go do this, you guys go do this, and yeah, Hytham and Kave were tasked with fixing things, and I guess these three were tasked with equipment gathering. And so yeah, I do think it's very interesting that they always do this kind of thing. Like, they always split them up into groups of less than 5, just so that you can try out all the characters, and I think that is quite cool. But also just a little bit, like, sneaky. Like, I see what you've done there. I see what you've done there. But I guess it's quite handy because it means that you're almost guaranteed to be able to do whatever you wanted to do. Because, like, they wouldn't give you a set of characters that you couldn't use. And everyone's on a level playing field to do the actual, like, quests. Because, you know, like, we all get given the same Sino. Actually, I wonder if you have a Sino, do you get to use your Sino, or do you use the Sino? Okay, it says Primal Construct Shard or something commissioned by Nahida. I think it said... Wait, let me see. Is it going to show up my quest stuff? No. I already thought it would just... Oh, here. Commissioned by Nahida, Grand Sage Nafis, Hytham and Kave. Oh, commissioned by Nahida and Grand Sage Nafis, Hytham and Kave are undertaking an urgent project. As the next phase requires vast lab materials, they have returned to the primal constructs within the mausoleum of King Deshret as the ideal source. The ancient technology and high-grade components will be dismantled into microscopic parts, then reconfigured for a new environment. And yeah, and that's what everybody's helping with. Oh! Arayuta! Well, thank you, little buddy! He's just here to heal us. Thank you! I think we can all see them now. We must be able to, because Sino just saw them. Ooh. I keep trying to press 4, but 4 is just not an option here. It's just 3. Oh, there's more. This is fine. Gotta like wait until... Yeah. That's how you do the most damage. You gotta wait till the eye shows up. And that's when you use Sino's attack. So he might perish. Okay, I gotta switch to Hat Guy. Switch to Hat Guy! Where is it? Oh, there he is. I see you. Or maybe I can see it, but I don't know if Scaramouche can attack it. These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back to the others for the others to review. Oh, is that these like broken ones? Nice. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, healing! Perfect, because Sino could really use some. Thank you, our pass. Is this all the soup that he said he was going to be making? And thank you, our Cannon, our Dashan. Okay, Sethos' turn. You can come over here with Rosata and our Velika. Ooh, Tomb God of the Desert King. No! And Asha. Okay, this guy's a little bit trickier, I think. Oh, but our buddies are helping us. Oh, and those healths are rejuvenating. So as in, like, if I get injured, I can just use more healths. Well, it looks like I can anyway. How many do we need again? You have to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one. I remember you telling me how the revolution in these Akasha terminals were. You've used them before, right? The Academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom dissemination system in history. That should give you an idea of how powerful it is. Certainly sounds impressive. Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal. Well, if all goes to plan, things like that's about to change. Ooh! Ah. Okay, talk to everybody. Okay, well, I'll talk to you in a second. Because I'm Dory, apparently. So, Dory, Farazan, and Tignari clearly got assigned a task. I have since forgotten the task, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, goody. Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. You really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a vampy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum. Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you really be needing all of this? According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required. I have no complaints about the quality either. Only the price. So expensive. I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket. Oh, that's an exaggeration. The Academia provided most of the funds. I just offered a small token of my goodwill. Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can't even make money out of it. It's really quite a beautiful design, and I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the Light Realm. Did you attend the lecture of Light Realm Energy, Madame Farazan? I don't believe I saw you there. Of course I attended. I was a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Anyway, I have a very good understanding of Light Realm, Elemental, and Abyssal Energy, as well as the relationship between the three. Good to know. Lance told me in private the conversion process between Light Realm Energy and Elemental Energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be disseminated too widely, but even so, the scholars still shared said information. Well, you can't enforce a rule that everyone breaks, is that the idea? At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival together. To protect some from such dangers means keeping them in the dark, but for others to know and embody the wisdom within, they must understand its very essence. It's an important hazard. We expose the danger just by knowing the facts. And just like bait, it lures us in by offering us the solution to our problems, but if you're not careful, you end up pursuing it down a dark path. Tricky problem, but today this big problem has been broken down into many smaller, more trivial ones. What do you mean? I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risk of life, death, and fate, something like that. Hey, what? This is not what I call a trivial problem. Well, as they often say in Bahamana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair. Being from a matter where the subject of our research tends to be a lot more personal, I have to disagree. It's hard to dismiss the individual as insignificant. In other words, the big problem of survival has been broken down into many small interconnected factors, and each one of us represents one of those factors. When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people find this unimaginable, but to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us. Plain knowledge is a good way to fight against fate. I will always believe in that. Alright, I think that's everything. Thanks a lot, but don't go anywhere just yet. I'll still be needing you to calibrate the equipment. Okay, inventory the materials and start the modifications. Okay, anyone we can talk to? No. Okay, gotta be careful, because last time we were here as Kaveh, I was just walking around and then I drowned. So we gotta not do that again. That was embarrassing. Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. I'll hide them. How are you getting along? Most of the information in Ari is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an Oasis script based on the glyph's forms. Oh, not lost to history, I hope. Some are. What we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although this section actually fills in some of the missing historical records. I'm describing it so we can bring it back to the academia. After Ari set it up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them? Humans may not read what is written by the gods except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders. Is this a clue to solving a puzzle, or is it being symbolic? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom, knowledge is confined by borders. Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about a chessboard. Oh. Wait, humans may not read what is written by the gods by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain. It symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge does not waver, for it has external borders. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Okay. I can kind of see it, I guess. Like, chess is a game of logic and smarts and stuff. You're right, the youth of today are skilled at solving riddles. Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Ari is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later. Ugh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that? It's you 3, just in time. We've been delving deep into Ari, and now this board has appeared. I've heard this is how you while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now, in that case. It is true, King Dash's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. Have you ever been to Safir's Shatranaj? You may well be familiar with the chess pieces you see here. Is the chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru then? Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board and in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite Aru. 1 second, it's not dangerous, is it? Dangerous? Why, yes, of course. I should be the one to go then. Wait for me here. None of the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you. That'd be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you. Oh. I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it? Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, alright? Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers. Oh, right, alright. Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. It doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent? No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there. Ready? Let's do it. Ooh. Fun. Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I think... Okay, the best part trial is posed by me. It's gonna stop us. The key to the game lies in working together, otherwise you'll be deemed to have broken the rules. Looks like it's up to me. Marat, can you open it? Beep boop. Indash's favorite primal construct living on in a suitcase form, of all things. Amusing. Ooh. Oh ho, excellent work. Okay, so I think what happens is Carver and our Hytham can't cross paths, but our Hytham is kind of stuck in this corner right now, see? Like, he is stuck here. He can't go anywhere on his own. But Carver can go here. And then move that out of the way for our Hytham. And then he can go over here and move that out of the way for our Hytham. And then... I guess he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our Hytham has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do whatever this is. And now he can go over here. Okay, now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you. Really? Thanks in advance, we appreciate it. Okay, let's see. So Carver can push those out of the way, and our Hytham can push these. So our Hytham only has 5 moves. How is he gonna... Is this one of those games where they can't cross over each other's paths? Yes, I think so. I think so. So they all get a little bit stuck. So I need our Hytham to come down here to rescue Carver. Oh, he can retrace his steps. I see. Okay, that's nice. That's good to know. So now Carver can come over here. And he can move that out of the way. And then he can go... Oh, and he can move it out of the way again. And he can go here. I think. I don't think that's right, actually. No, I need Carver to come back. Carver, come back. You need to rescue our Hytham. Go this way. Go this way. Go rescue our Hytham. Okay, move that out of the way, and then... Oh. Okay, well, now move out of the way so that our Hytham can move over here, because he needs to get to this thing. And then he can come back, and then Carver, you go and move that out of the way for him. Actually, you might need to go and add it from the other direction. Go this way. And then... Can you go like... that? Okay, well... Hytham, how can you get there? And then... Okay, yeah, he can't do that, so... But... Carver, can you go that way? Perfect. He's got to go this way so that our Hytham can go up here. This is so unnecessary. Okay, Ibis King, don't you think this is all rather inappropriate? You might as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. You don't expect me to follow your lead. Suit yourself. Okay, let's see. He can move that one. And he can move that one. So I'm guessing he needs to go, like, around here and then move that out of the way. And then again. I need to move it, like, past our Hytham so that our Hytham can go around Carver. He needs to reach this thing. Then he also needs to move this one out of the way. Okay, and then Kaveh, what can you do? I think... We need to move. At a minimum, we need to move this piece out of the way. And then we should be able to go back a bit, and then... Strange time to catch up on some sleep. Is he judging me? I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know. He's judging me. I'll hide them. Why are you so rude? So unnecessarily rude. And I think we can go like that. Okay, I'll hide them. Go. And then I'll hide them can go... Oh. Oh no, I just trapped him. No! Okay, let's reset. Reset. I should not have put that block there. Yes, yes, yes. I did it wrong. Okay, I know. I thought he needed to... I didn't remember that he needed to go to that one at the top. So, he got, like, trapped. Okay, that should be fine. And then our Hytham should be able to go up here. Okay, and now we need him to go up there. Can he go up there on his own? Probably not. So we probably need cover to go and rescue him. And then now, can I make it there? Okay. Come back. And I think he has to go this way. Then you should be able to just... Oh. Nope, he didn't like that. Okay, that means one of these paths Kaveh can still help with. Ah, that rock. Okay. So I think we need to get rid of this. That's not right. Oh no, you can only push it. Or can he only push it? No, I've done it wrong again. You can lower the difficulty though, but no, we gotta try that again. So, let me think about how we want this to work. Okay, so Kaveh should be able to get rid of this. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Let me just chuck it all the way at the bottom, out of our Hytham's way. And then go over here. And then our Hytham should be able to go over here and grab this thing. Which we need. And then... Can he go over there? Oh, we can get that. Was that too far away? Too far away, okay. But Kaveh should be able to help him by moving this thing. Okay, so that should be out of the way. And now I think our item should be able to go over there. Oh wait, no, I think we need to come back. Go back, I'll hide them. You need to move out of the way so that Kave can go around here. I think he needs to move this out of the way. No, that doesn't work. He needs to move it... Can it move into a square that's like yellow? No. It's okay, we can go this way. Actually, I don't think that helps. We need to go here, here, and then up, I think. Perfect. So now we should be able to go over here. And then our item should be able to go this way. Nice. Done. Phew, finally it's over. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground, and also... sorry, I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this. It's just me or you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way. You made but a humble contribution. You lived up to our expectations, bravo, our aid was not given for naught. In addition to the existing functions, I'd like to ask you for another favour. Since Ari's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further. Perhaps you can find a way. So building upon the existing functions too... Ah, I'm with you. Imagine for a moment what would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices. I agree, this is the best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us. My oh my, me oh my. Well, since you asked us so nicely, I suppose, Goatee Crocco, what do you say? Naturally. Time to go, let's go find Nahida. Nahida! There you are. Mr. Cole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Natlan on our behalf. She said that while the other members of the Hex Circle are busy with important work, she's quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey. That's Nicole, alright. Always super patient and loves to help everyone out. She's the best. She is, so kind and enthusiastic. Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out. What are we doing? I forgot. I forgot what we were instructed to do. Nahida's probably doing the big stuff though, right? Because she's Nahida. Head to the border. Ah! Is this us telling the people of Natlan to ask them for help? I vaguely remember that being a thing we were going to do. Oh. We should have been able to go up here the whole time. Oh. Oh, I see a border. I wonder who's going to be on the other side. This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole never mentioned. It's completely cut this nation off from the others. But why? Why separate you from the rest of the world now, specifically? If I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it? I think that's right. The forbidden knowledge was eliminated, but the fact that Irminsul was polluted should remain unchanged. Mavika! Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself. That voice, Mavika! You got it pretty quickly. Hello, Kaiko. It's been a while. Oh, she has a little bio. What does it say? The revered leader of this land, Natlan's Pirate Archon possesses unparalleled power and an aura to match. The fight against the Abyss has been a long, ancient journey where the echoes of memories and the warmth of love illuminate her path, fueling her resolve with an unwavering light. The road to victory is forged by countless heroes, and she considers herself merely a vessel of their collective strength. Today, Mavika remains steadfast in her beliefs, guiding Natlan towards a new dawn. Hello there. Nina! Hello, Danger Archon. Mavika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by Kaiko. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I'm reaching out to you from with my mind from the here. Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of Kaiko and Irminsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders. My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom rather than the Ley Lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the Ley Line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements. Ah, I see. Exactly. So you teach each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned the hurt activity would be recorded by Irminsul. The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the border sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it. I'd like to address the question you've raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it sounds rather cruel. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the Heavenly Principles. It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natlan were at the height of their power. So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated. At this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier to deploy. The Heavenly Principles establish a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath. We'd certainly need it. The Heavenly Principles also created almost everything existent about today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru. Meaning protecting Sumeru now falls to you. Yes, my own power may be limited, especially compared to yours, but that doesn't mean that we're just going to sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal. Nicole, the Hexacycle didn't say exactly what the meeting was about, but after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can guess where this is going. That's right, Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but... You need the Pyronosis, don't you? Oh! Oh! Ooh! Is that the only one that's not with the Fatui right now? Yes, you guessed correctly. Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver than I foresaw. Instead, what I ask you is to please give the Pyronosis to Sumeru. Oh, this is how... I was wondering what they were going to do, because, Mavika is the only one who still has hers. Interesting. Ha ha ha, why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy. Surely Gnosis is pretty important to a god. I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that, with all the nations you travel to and all the gods you've met. You must have realized that by now. As far as I'm concerned, a Gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer, but I don't usually use it. You know me, I like to think I'm pretty strong without it. Yeah, not about to dispute that. So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis. Ooh! Huh? Just like that? Uh-huh, just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me. Are you sure about this? Handing over your Gnosis just because of me? I won't try to quantify it, but trust me, handing over the Gnosis to Miney is far from the craziest idea I can think of. Besides, even if you hadn't come in personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Amazon doesn't just affect Sumeru, it impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care about. So logically, morally, or however you want to cut it, helping you is the right thing to do. You need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the Gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success. Mavwika! My heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Netland. Don't mention it. But now for the hard part. How do I actually give it to you? The elemental barrier is right in the way. I have an idea. Oh, because I'm not... Oh, I can pass through. Just as I thought. Huh, incredible. What did you do? Just made me a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me. I figured the same might be true here. Amansel usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since Kaiko is a descender, Amansel contains no records of her, and thus has no way to impede her. Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch. Whoa. Thank you, Mavwika. Thank you for trusting us with something so important. Alright. No need to get so formal. It's not like we're strangers. Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the Gnosis. Any other surprises for us, Kaiko? Let me try something. I'm not gonna, eat it, am I? I have the Paradise in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary, not particularly heavy, and yet this tiny thing symbolizes the mighty authority of a god. I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro, my memories of journeying through Natland, all those important experiences I've had. The nose has disappeared. Kaiko, are you alright? I'm fine. My nose has disappeared into my body, just like phlogiston. Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still Artemini. Phew. Amazing, I made it back through with the Gnosis. Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Mavwika. Pleasure. Well, I've given you all I can help. All the help I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck. We won't let you down. Yeah, we aren't about to lose. I really thought they were kind of fist bumping, but there is a big gap. I thought they'd be up to the barrier, but nope. Okay, are we gonna get rid of the Gnosis, or is it just in our body now? Oh. Well, hello, Nahida. Kaiko Paimon, how are you feeling? I'm a teensy bit nervous, but only teensy tiny bit. Seems like she's gotten way braver over the last few years, huh? Of course. After all the adventures you've had with Kaiko, I'm sure you've gained a lot of experiences and grown as a person. I'm doing alright. What about you, Nahida? How are you holding up? With the negative effects of Irminsul, I'm a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and let rot. I'd be lying if I said it was nothing. But please don't worry, we all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared as well as we can. I believe in everyone. I believe in you, and I believe in myself. Stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly one way to live, but knowing when to rely on one's companions is also a form of great wisdom. I've been quietly learning little things from everyone, like plucking tufts of fur from a Sunterbeast. Me too. With the constant travelling, I'm always learning and growing. That's the journey of life. I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment. Hat guy! Don't worry about what I think. I'm just passing by and happened to overhear your conversation. What are you talking about, Hat guy? This is the top floor. No one passes by the top floor. Says who? You can just fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people. I don't know why, but I feel a little more relaxed now. It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, where you know we have your back. And we feel exactly the same way around you. That's what it means to be friends. Aww. Feel free to mingle if you'd like some time to catch up with people. Just remember to get a good night's sleep when you're done. Tomorrow is a very important day. Okay, well, guess we're gonna pass through, because there are a lot of people. What is this? Oh, go elsewhere. Oh, is this like letting you quit if you want to? Ah, it's finally done. Ugh, I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end. Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question. We were working in tandem after all. You must really be exhausted. It's been a busy day. Well, both of us. When work ends, you clock out, and looking back. Yeah, we've definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start drinking now, though. I'll stick with water. Here, this one's for you. Thanks. Want a bite to eat? I can grab us something. Or wait, I think there's a stove nearby. Let me take a look. Are you nervous? A little, yeah. Unlike you, it seems. How are you not feeling at all nervous? Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control. I don't worry about things I cannot influence. What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came up with half of the strategies we ended up using. There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty. Was like this last time too? You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no. The situation back then was easy to control, but we weren't as prepared as we are this time. The enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the library after the fact. Where were you when Sumeru needed you the most? If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument. You're often the one who initiates these things, you know. I came for a conversation. I didn't know it was going to turn into an argument. Anyway, at least I showed up this time. So, what do you think? What do I think? I think we're certainly better off for it. It's good having me around to help out, huh? Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster. Certainly feels that way. I just had to think about how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, do you think this is what impending disaster looks like? The sky is so clear, and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of humanity could happen on an ordinary day like this. Awful things happen all the time. Sometimes people can stop them, and sometimes they can't. What you and I have done is to increase our chances of stopping this one. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Hope everything works out tomorrow. It will. As long as it's to the plan, our chances of success are good. It's really strange. You're my junior, yet you always seem to act more like an upperclassman than I do. I think it's mostly a matter of temperament. We'll right into that one, didn't I? What if I click this? Or is there anyone else at the top here? Oh, I think no. I think that's how you get down. You talk to everyone. Where to next? Okay, let's try the upper level. Wait, is that where we are? Okay. Middle level. We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow. Good. Is everything ready? As much as possible. That'll be enough. Don't let the pressure get to you. We'll take things one step at a time. That's how we've always done it. Master Dignari, Mrs. Sino, so this is where you were. I brought some juice and some water. Would you like some? I know you get dehydrated in the desert, so you should definitely have some water, in which case I'll have the juice. I gotta ask though, who's on juice making duty at a time like this? Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented. She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of juice. A juicer? Did Sucro send that to you? Yeah, I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this incident occurred, but I couldn't bear to leave it behind in Daraville. The juice is very sweet. I think so too. Clay, how are you feeling? Physically, I'm okay, but It just still feels so strange to me. Why would a great power like this come to someone like me? I know the feeling well. That same question ran through my mind every day as a kid. At least now you have someone who can relate to you. All the more reason that you should apply for Smartment. Signori fiercely opposes the idea, though. Those two things are completely unrelated. What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? Oh, you already have some. I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe give the extra portion to someone else? Very well, very well. I shall be off then. This is enormous power, and then there's little old you. You feel like there's no connection between the two, and that sense of dissonance is difficult to get used to. Yeah, but after all this time, I can't believe this stuff still gets to me sometimes. Makes me feel a little childish. Delay, just because we normally keep the conversation light doesn't mean we can't discuss deeper issues. I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime. It's normal to struggle with the fallout from it. You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. A professor once told me that no incident can be considered truly resolved until the victim says it's over. Your rage and your pain are completely justified. Thanks. Mr. Cole said that the same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon me have now become a weapon with which I can protect everyone, by my own personal kind of evolution. Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it wasn't their fault. I was the same. But it's all about to be over. Tomorrow it ends for good. I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore, and your outlook has become much more positive. Big change from how you used to be. And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your own terms. It's time you seize back control. I believe in you. Yeah, Sumeru is my home, and it's important to me. I have to protect it. No, I will protect it. And once you're done, how about you come back and apply for SmartMad? Stop it with the sales pitch, would you? Excuse me, there are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't you take one each? My arms are getting sore from carrying them around everywhere. Madam Farazan, why are you... Here, let me take them off your hands. Thank you, Madam Farazan. Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead. Please try to relax, Madam Farazan. Your nerves are starting to get the better of you. I know. Ugh. She's just giving everybody juice. Drink up, enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead. You try to relax, Madam Farazan. Your nerves are getting the better of you. I know. And if I talk to these two, drink up. Oh, okay, this is the collective. Wait, does that mean if I talk to Kabe and Sino and Hytham, they would have said something else? Well, now I feel like I should check, but if I get stuck in their whole dialogue again, I will be a bit upset. It's pretty strange. You're my junior. You always seem to act more like my upperclassman than I do. It's mostly about temperament. We were right to that one, didn't I? Okay, that's like the last thing they said. Maybe there isn't really anything new to learn. Okay, so let's go to the lower level then. Who's that gonna be? Oh, Netha! And a few other people, actually. Maybe? Something on your mind, Miss Netha? Nothing in particular, it's just right now the future seems strange and unfamiliar. But the future also has not yet arrived. How can you say how it feels? Some people know that there's an impending disaster, others remain blissfully unaware. Each group is imagining an entirely different future while walking towards the same one. When they get there, they'll still find they feel differently about it. People are shaped by their circumstances. Different circumstances create people with different perspectives. I've always found the perspective of the Vahmana Darshan to be a particularly incisive one. Even at the height of the crisis in Nokrai, people held diverging opinions, but things are different this time. Indeed. Regardless of faith, gender, wealth, skin color, or eye color, everyone in Sumeru knows what will happen tomorrow. The world has never been an especially fair place, yet now, against all odds, a moment of unprecedented unity and equality is about to take place. It's fascinating. If only my father could have lived to see this era. Era, to me, that term represents a much greater span of time. It can be an unsettling word. I would even say I'm afraid of it. Do angels even feel fear? Yes, at least I do. I fear the gap that grows wider with each passing day and the never-ending flow of time. Time renders all memories insignificant and reduces all splendor to nothing, but those memories are the one thing I do not want to lose. You're very human in that regard. If angels draw too close to humanity, our wings burn away in the bright flame of awareness, and we fall to the earth. After spending so long among humans, I have lost much of my former glory. Maybe that's a good thing. You're more human than some humans are. I've been talking to Colette a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations. I suppose it makes us good case studies for comparison. Case studies for who? Myself, I suppose. After comparing the two of us, I suddenly discovered that I desire more than before. It was a gentle, pleasant sensation. Just as most people pursue glory and miracles, I too am pursuing miracles of my own. Guiding humans to make the miracles in their hearts a reality, that is my miracle. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? A gentle, pleasant sensation, just a blah, blah, blah. Yep. Okay, and then do we need to go to the middle floor now? Not the middle floor, the entrance? Hypatia? I didn't even know you were here! Look at the time, I should head back. Ah! Oh, I'm so sorry, I was in a hurry and didn't look where I was going. Are you alright? I'm fine. Wait, you're... Have we met? Oh! She was the one who, like, foretold his coming as the new god of Sumeru. She was his first follower. Not exactly, I think we may have crossed paths by the House of Dana before. You're Hat Guy from Vahamana, right? You recognize me? The clue's in the name, Mr. Hat Guy. Fair point. It's getting pretty late. What's keeping you up? I could ask you the same question. If I'm not mistaken, all the workload for the Ratawa has Darshan wrapped up a good while ago. I wanted something of a background in Saituvada life, so I was helping the Dendro Archon make some preparations, but I must have lost track of time. Did you find the experience enlightening at all? Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at first, but eventually I think I did sense some profound truths, but they also brought a lot of suffering with them. I was told I even shed tears when I was meditating, though I have no idea why. Sorry, I hope I'm not scaring you. Little, it just proves you're very accomplished in your research. Good night, I wish you all the best for tomorrow. Thank you, sir, you too. Ah, it was actually a Scaramouche interaction. Too bad we've got a fight tomorrow. I could really do with a stiff drink. Let's pray instead. Prayer? Ah, how nostalgic. Lord Sangobe, come to get some fresh air too, did ya? That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, dear. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that perfume you said you're so fond of. Oh, really? I'll take two. Any chance of a friends and family discount? I knew you'd ask that, and I'm afraid to say that. Surprise! It's free of charge! What? That's very generous of you, Lord Sangobe. Does this mean you've made a fortune and not cry? Nope, turns out it's not that easy to turn a profit there. I even ran some sorted losses. But anyway, that's nothing to do with why I wanted to give you and Dare a small gift. Remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert last month? That was transporting my goods. No way, I had no idea that was your shipment. Explains the, eclectic mix of goods, though. Lord Sangobe's investment in the desert and generous stockpiling of goods has helped many people over the years. The shelters you funded especially have made life a little easier for the children and the elderly. Well, wait, how did you know about that? Oh, I see. Never told you, didn't she? That pesky lady. Aren't intel brokers at least supposed to charge for divulging people's secrets? Ah, she and Candace go way back. It's normal for close friends to share things you wouldn't tell to anyone else. Sure, but why do they have to be things about me? That's how Nefa shows that she cares. She wishes for all of us to know what a generous person you truly are. It must be hard trying to make a living so far from home. Just because we can tell what kind of person you are doesn't mean everyone else can. Ugh, well, maybe her intentions are partly good, but I don't think that's a full story. I'm sure she enjoyed knowing how much it would annoy me. I'm telling you, Nef's got a mean streak. Definitely with you on that. Does praying help you stay calm? Defending one's home is a just cause. My heart is filled with a mix of anger and hope. Anger, you know, being able to get angry is a good thing. It shows that you are in touch with the real world and that you have the passion to pursue something you believe in. Ooh, Danyasad. My lady, what are you doing out here? Just taking a walk to clear my head, and look where I ended up. Were you praying just now? Yes, Miss Danizard, would you like to join us? Come on, it's fine. Don't mind who you pray to. Oh, then sure. This was probably supposed to happen at night. I remember you, Miss Danizard. You've visited my shop before. If I recall correctly, the god you worship is the Dendro Archon, correct? That's right, she's such a gentle and kind god, but to me, she's more than just a god I worship. I see her more as a friend, and so do many others. She's not some almighty god who reigns on high, but a genuine friend. Agreed. She's a wise teacher and a good friend. I spoke with several people during the evacuation. Everyone's aware that tomorrow's battle is one that ordinary people can join to, a battle to fight for our friends and our homeland. It makes me glad I can finally do something for those who protected me. You've grown so much since we first met. Oh, a compliment? Oh, more please. Thank you. My lady, you've always been a remarkably strong and ambitious person. It's indisputable, and that's not just a compliment, it's a statement of fact. What are you praying for? Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing. I pray that everyone still rises to the challenge ahead and returns safe and sound. I pray for the safe return of all my companions. What are you praying for? Yep. Well, that's nice. I think we've now talked to everybody, though. It's just telling me to go back? Like, he's no longer saying to, like, talk to my friends. Why don't we just go to the top floor and just double check that that is the same one? Yeah, I think so. Let's rest for the night.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.